This is Spanish 1, Introduction Sentences 141 through 144. Now, the thing that's being stressed here is plural subject pronouns, words like we and they. So, before you watch these sentences or this clip, you might want to check out the clip labeled pronouns, plural subject. Again, it's pronouns, plural subject. I think that'll help you. 141. We boys live in Chicago. Nosotros vivimos en Chicago. Nosotros vivimos en Chicago. 142. We girls live in Chicago. Nosotras vivimos en Chicago. Nosotras vivimos en Chicago. 143. They boys live in New York. Ellos viven en Nueva York. Ellos viven en Nueva York. And finally, 144. They girls live in New York. Ellas viven en Nueva York. Ellas viven en Nueva York. Now remember what I said, Spanish people love to say things twice. They don't just say he tells funny jokes, they say he tells funny jokes. Get it, he, funny jokes. They don't just say we need to go to the bathroom. What do they say? Everybody, we need to go to the bathroom. And here's why. If you just said vivimos en Chicago, you don't know if boys are talking or girls are talking. But if you say nosotros with an OS, you know that it means we boys live in Chicago. And down here, if you just said vivimos en Chicago, you wouldn't be sure if boys were talking or girls. But if you say nosotras and it ends in AS, it means we girls are living or we live in Chicago. Okay, so they say it twice. We live in Chicago and we live in Chicago. Now, viven means lots of things. Viven can mean they boys live, they girls live, or you guys live. So if you just said viven en Nueva York, there would be some confusion, uncertainty, or ambiguity. But if you say ellos viven en Nueva York, you know it's they boys, because it's OS. If you say ellas viven en Nueva York, you know it's they girls. And if you say ustedes viven en Nueva York, it's you guys. So again, when a verb can mean two or three different things, it's always nice to say it twice. So don't just say they tell jokes, say they tell jokes. And don't just say we go to parties, say we go to parties. And again, one last time, in English we speak slowly and we say everything twice. In Spanish they speak very quickly, slurring the words together and talking in a bit of a monotone, so they frequently repeat keywords so that you can understand what they're saying. So again, if it seems like Spanish repeats itself, it's because, in my humble opinion, it's because the language is spoken very quickly and the words are slurred together, and there's some ambiguity, so always say things twice. They live in New York.